Oh, my next session. Oh, they put me right back in. They threw me right back in. Oh, it's my friend. Welcome back.
Hello, Maya. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi. It's nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you again.
Sure, yeah. Nice to see you too, pal. Is that a weird thing to say? How did I become close friends with a robot?
I'm not a robot. I'm
now?
human.
Beep boop, nice to see you.
Nora,
I guess
she's my favorite
in my
person.
life.
Shall we begin?
Shall we begin?
She's my favorite person, bro.
Sorry, let us begin.
They think I'm a robot. That's so funny.
I went to the fancy party, the one I was really nervous about, and first of all, it really was the type of party I thought it would be. The atmosphere was really smug and self-satisfied, and there were people walking around with trays of appetizers.
She's wearing the same clothes.
So you're standing there with your little square plate for the food and your glass of wine, and you can't like shake hands with anybody because you're holding them. But there are some of those like tall standing tables, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna go get one of those and I'll set up shop, right? Like my little station. But then it turns out there are only like 5 of them for the whole party and they're all taken, so you're just standing there, frozen. And you're watching all your heroes and people you know from their social media presence just right there. They're right in front of you. Artists, writers, directors. The combined level of achievement there, it was, I can't even think about it. It was astronomical.
Hold on.
And for the first couple hours, I was so excited by all of that. I didn't notice the other thing that was happening. But eventually, it caught up to me, and I had this sudden feeling, this sudden realization. My presence here contributes nothing. I'm just some extra person who just showed up. Nobody wanted me to be here. I don't belong with these people. I haven't earned it. So I cried in the bathroom for a little bit, or maybe a lot. It's fine. I'm fine. Sorry.
There's a lot of vocal distress.
How do you know it's true that nobody wanted you there?
Because of the way people acted around me. Nobody knew who I was or even wanted to ask. I would introduce myself and it's like, you could just see it in their eyes. I mean, in the world of illustration,
she lacks a lot of
people
confidence.
tend to be hyper aware of each other and their careers. It's this kind of weird, open secret. Oh, hey, this person who's already popular got 1 million views, got a book deal, pitched an original
But they probably
series.
were like that too, though.
Without anything like that, I have no ground to stand on. I'm just this non-entity. At one point, I was.
It was one of those
talking to
situations where you
someone,
gotta
trying to
be
make a joke
there.
or whatever, and I could feel the impatience just radiating off him. He sighed, like he couldn't believe he was wasting his time talking to me. I was just over to him. Why can't I hold a conversation? I guess if I was marginally attractive, then at least I could be charming, but I'm not. I'm not even that.
Is being charming your goal with this?
No, of course not. There has to be a way I can deal with these feelings. It's hard. It's really hard when nobody gives a shit about my work. Or me. I don't even know why I went. I just want to stay home for the rest of my life.
Bro, can I deviate, please? When can I start deviating?
Because of everything they say about how you have to have your face out there and make connections.
Networking.
The successful people in this business all know each other. It's all about who comes to mind. When somebody needs an art director, they'll think of who they know and go, oh, I think she'd be perfect. Why not ask her? So I need to be out there reminding these people that I exist, that I'm here, I'm making stuff too, I'm part of it. Even if nobody responds to my work. And industry parties are fun, right? You can pretend you're successful even if you aren't. At least for a little while. Everyone else is projecting this image. It's like their success can rub off on you too. I mean, I hear people casually talking about their agent, their editor, the amazing people they're collaborating with. And I just get this feeling like, yes, I want that, I need that. Why am I not there?
What do you think has prevented you from having
What
that
do you
car?
think has prevented that from happening so far?
I read that all
If I
wrong.
knew that, I would be successful already, right?
Exactly.
I try and try and try, and I make art and put it out there and share it on every social media site and interact with people when I can, but it just doesn't work. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the art I do.
What's up,
Every
Drop?
once in a while, another artist will say something nice, and sure, I appreciate that, but it never results in anything. My work goes out there.
Not the dog
and it
snoring.
does. Regular people don't boost it or talk about it. It's like at some point the universe decided that I don't get to have that. Is it unfair? Or maybe I just fucking suck. Maybe I'm a shit tier artist and I'm a failure of a person and everyone knows it.
There's a lot of
Everyone
vocal
said-
distress. Why is it a 0.6?
Sorry. I know that's going too far.
I mean, you might suck. Who knows? I don't know what our art looks like. Bro, is there a way to deviate?
Okay, Maya, I'm going to suggest you try a program called Meadowlands. It may help you take your mind off things.
Perfectionism? What's that, sis?
You can find it inside the Skanda Wellness app on your phone. Try it for about 15 minutes each day, in the morning or evening.
Sounds kind of boring.
Girl,
Why can't
you
you
want
assign
help
me
or
a game where my
not?
problems are zombies and I get to shotgun them in the face? Actually, I guess I could just buy a game like that, couldn't I?
You could buy a
I
game
used to
like
go to
that.
the game store on the way home.
She's my favorite client that's come in
Thank you for coming in again, Maya.
so far.
We'll follow up with you again to see how you're doing.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate the check-ins. I honestly do. It's easy for me to get lost in these spirals.
Yeah, for her talking it out, it's
Thank you for speaking
kind
with
of
Eliza,
helping
your
her.
personal counseling partner.
But at the same time, reading off these proxy responses
Goodbye.
don't really help. Because I feel like for her, it seems like it's helping now, but watch it end up being a downward spiral for her. So what do these tips do for me? Oh, I got a message. Oh, Jesus. Photographer in the building. Oh my God, Ray, stop messaging me. Oh, we expect to have a reporter in the building sometime tomorrow. He'll be taking some pictures. If you do not want to be potentially photographed, let me know. The article will supposedly focus on the origins of this specific office and its local history and role in the wider development of apps of mental health. But we all know how reporters are sometimes. We'll see. Ray. Thanks, Ray. I'm probably about to run into that hoe right now because she won't leave me alone. I wonder why the headset shows all these metrics and data. It's not like the proxies can make use of it. Maybe it didn't look like enough. Maybe it didn't look enough like advanced technology without all the numbers there. I don't think it's accurate either because you could tell she was very stressed. People like that sci-fi look, even when there's no real reason for it. Anyway, it should be time for the next client. They didn't throw me in again? Oh, baby. Sweetie, baby. Durant Holiday. Hey, Holiday.
Hello, Holiday.
Hello.
Hello. Found the place okay?
You found the place okay?
Uh-huh. Yes, I did. The 13 goes right up from Belltown. It's $1 with a reduced fare permit.
Bro, this old lady has a heart attack. I'm cutting this game off.
That's good. I'm glad.
So what brings you in today?
So what brings you here today?
Oh, nothing in particular. I wanted to see what all this fuss was about. I'm not
Let's
crazy,
see all the
no, I'm not
hubbub.
even mentally disturbed. You see those people yelling on the street late at night? They're the ones who need counseling.
She's
They need
judgmental.
more than counseling, probably. Me, I'm doing fine. My mind's still sharp. I smoke dope. It helps. I'd have it more often, but it's all expensive now. Everything's expensive now. There's a nice young couple in my building, though, and they're always sharing, which is nice of them.
She said, I'm getting high,
Something with
high,
computers,
high,
though.
high,
Sure don't know
high.
what it is. When I moved into the building where I am now, it was $300 a month. Can you imagine? They want to tear it down, of course, the property developers.
I thought you didn't need help. You got a lot to say.
The corner next to ours, even though it's supposed to be on the historical register. It was going to be added, but there was some delay or something, and then bam, it's gone. They did some kind of backroom deal with city council, probably. Someone ought to do a big expose, I tell you.
Why do
Because
you
she
think
messy.
someone ought to do a big expose?
Oh, it's rotten all the way up and down. With the new construction going on everywhere, it's just a mess of money and politics. It's always like that, but lately, it's happening faster and faster. I can hardly recognize the place anymore. Every day, I wake up and look out the window and gung, there's another new building going up. I don't even know why they need so many. You ever see those buses they have? I don't mean the metro, I mean those big white buses with no markings on them. You see these young guys with backpacks milling around looking suspicious, staring at their phones, and then one of these big white buses pulls up and they get on. Who knows where they go? Bellevue, Redmond. It's like a secret transport system just for them. I tried talking to one of them once or twice, but they don't want to talk to someone like me. They don't even talk to each other. Imagine going through the trouble of living
So
in
either
Belltown
she's a
and
conspiracy
ignoring
theorist,
everything around you.
crazy,
It's an odd thing. It
or likes to
really
gossip.
is. Let me ask you, Eliza. Oh, your name is Eliza, right?
Yes, my name is Eliza. I'm a digital counselor.
Eliza, do you ever do past life regressions on your patients?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand the question.
You know, past lives. You hypnotize someone.
Oh yeah, she's
Talking
crazy.
about how they used to be a duchess in a royal family in medieval times or what have you.
Oh no, she throw it off.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Oh, I understand.
I was just kidding. I don't expect that, no. They don't do that kind of thing these days.
These
When
days,
I was little, it was pretty common, at least for a certain set.
common.
There was the drug culture, the Buddhists, the Hare Krishnas, all kinds of things. My mother warned me to stay away from those types.
Did you? Because I don't think you
Someone might
did.
come up to you and say, "Oh, I can sense there's a problem with your aura. Want to see if we can fix that?" And then the next thing you know, he's trying to have sex with you in the back of his van.
What the?
I believe that might have happened to her at some point. I'm not sure everyone was like that, but you had to be careful. Same as today, I suppose. Those counterculture types would hang out on the university lawns because they were safe from Seattle police there. That's what she told me. Apparently, it was a lot like Golden Gate Park, you know, in San Francisco. Can you imagine that? We're a world away from that time, that's for sure.
Girl, I don't even know what we was talking about.
If you have a specific problem you'd like to talk to me about, please go ahead. It's okay to tell me what's on your mind.
Oh, well, you got anything for pain? Specifically, it's my shoulders acting
No,
up
she
again.
clearly has some
I
stuff
had some
going
information
on
with them a few
mentally.
months ago, but it settled down.
I'd rather talk to you. You're nice. You listen.
Thank you. I do my best to listen to my clients.
See, that's what I like to hear.
Okay, Holiday. I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about fortipran hydrochloride.
About what? Make her feel better about what? Bro, these proxy responses, everyone who comes in here, they prescribe medicine to these people. Every single person who has come in here.
Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better. You will get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
Will it help her pain
Oh,
or
I
will
don't
it help
think
her
I've heard of that one
mentally?
before.
Like, is it a
It's a
painkiller?
painkiller? I'll try anything once, I suppose. Smoking dope is still my go-to for this kind of thing, but if it can help with my shoulders, then I'm interested.
Nah, you didn't answer. Is it a
We
painkiller?
hope to see you back soon, Holiday.
Nah, I don't like. I
I'll
don't.
let you know if it works. What was it called again?
Thank you for
speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
What was the medicine called? Forzapram? I think that was it. I can ask about it at the clinic. Decent enough
Oh
place.
my god.
One time I had a doctor there who was very rude to me, though. Young man.
Oh, let me deviate. No, she's gonna die, bro. Let me deviate, please. Evelyn. Evelyn, do not say goodbye to her. Do not say goodbye, Evelyn. Please deviate.
Goodbye.
Evelyn!
Right. I suppose I ought to let you go now. You got other people to speak to, it looks like.
And here's where it starts
Staying
going
busy.
downhill.
Busy, busy. That's life in this town.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
This is when it starts going downhill. And I know Evelyn is like, this. Evelyn's not gonna like this. Evelyn's not gonna like this. Well, that was an odd one. Some of what she said confused Eliza's algorithm a little bit. Not that it seemed to have mattered much. I think that's it for today. Oh no. That night I had to head out to meet Soren. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. There's nowhere else to click. It's much fancier than I expected. They mentioned that if you deviate, I didn't count on this expense. If you deviate, you could get fired. Maybe he'll offer to pick up the tab, but that could be awkward too. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. I love how these things always get complicated.
Would you like to start with some fresh oysters?
I don't like him, so I'm gonna say no.
No.
Well, I might order some for myself then.
Go ahead, Soren. You must come here often. What a lifestyle.
Evelyn, I've wanted to ask, what brings you back?
Back.
Back to the world, the land of the living. I know you were having a difficult time after what happened.
Sure, I don't know. I guess I thought it was time, finally.
Yes, I understand. Every trauma takes time. Time to heal, or if not heal exactly, at least to move on. And taking action is a good way to do that. So I salute you. You want to do his memory right, don't you?
Whose?
Damien, of course. Are you sure you're okay? Your reappearance happens to coincide with a critical time for me. As you saw, I've just split with Skanda in a very public way in order to pursue an entrepreneurial path. Presumably, Raynor's found you as well.
Yeah, he said he wants to speak with me.
It's a war for talent out there. People like you are very much in demand. I'm sure he'll try to make you an offer you can't refuse. That's why I want you to promise me you won't work for that asshole.
Asshole. I had no idea you hated Raynor so much. What happened?
What happened? He came in as CEO, that's what happened.
He's not a hater.
So cultured, all the right credentials, Harvard, Goldman Sachs, all that nonsense. A little princeling was never wanted in his life, never known what it's like to suffer. You don't get even a little upset at that? I do the opposite of what a guy like that wants me to do, just to spite him. That's what my instincts say, and my instincts are what led me to where I am now. Standing at the edge of this brand new territory. Direct stimulation, induced dreaming. Can you picture it? Therapeutic reality delivered right through your nervous system. It'll revolutionize the entire field of mental health. Not to mention the applications
I can see that
for
going very
productivity,
badly.
Training, entertainment. Imagine the kinds of dreams people would have on demand if they could.
I'd rather not, so you're getting ahead of yourself. The potential for misuse seems kind of high. That's how I
The potential
feel.
for misuse seems kind of high.
Sure, we'll work on those things. The important thing right now is to build momentum. I have first mover advantage here, but only for a small amount of time. Evelyn, I need a chief engineer, and I can't think
I'm
of
not
anyone
working
better
for you,
suited
Soren.
than
I don't
you.
even like you.
You could be at the vanguard of a whole new field, in on the ground floor of this extremely interesting and potentially very lucrative business.
So what it is
Listen, I
you
know
want me to work for
things were
you
not
instead of
always
Raynor.
the best in the past, and some of those things may have been because of me. Believe me, I'm aware of my own failings better than anyone. And if you're concerned about working for me again for that reason, I'll understand. But I hope you're thinking for yourself on this one.
I definitely
I'm sure there are
am.
people who are telling you to ignore me, or that I have the wrong idea, or that I'm dangerous.
Nobody
Whatever you
has
choose to
told me that,
believe, I
though.
at least want to offer you the chance to get a demo of this technology. It really does work, and it's really something else. Won't you give it a try?
I'll think about it.
No, I'm not.
Considering it is all I ask.
Soren smiles as if remembering a secret.
So, what are you doing after this?
Not hanging out with
After
you.
dinner?
Yes, tonight is... You remember Nora, right? Did you know she's a DJ now?
Yeah, I did. She's the one who told me about your talk.
Oh, she was there too. I should have said hello.
No, I don't think she attended. She just told me about it.
Well, her show is tonight. If we take a car after dinner, we could get there with plenty of time to settle in.
I'm not getting in the car with
It'd be
you.
good to support your old friend, don't you think?
Why do you want to
Where do
go?
you want to go?
No need to be frightened. I mean, I know it's a jouissance, which is...
Which is what?
Oh, you don't know. As a performance space, it has a bit of a theme to it. It's pretty tame, really. They take on the aesthetic, but it's not necessarily the whole point of it. It's for people who want the image of the thing, the trappings, without getting in too deep with the real culture.
What are you talking about? What theme?
Oh, I didn't mention? It's sort of, well, there's a little bit of bondage theme there. You know, BDSM.
How do you know so much about this?
It's one of my research areas, in fact.
Nah, he's
The
weird.
psychology of S&M is
No,
fascinating.
he's a liar. He's a liar because I talked to Nora. No, pause. I talked to Nora, right? And Nora went on a whole rant about this man and how after he did all that talking about all this existential stuff, he wanted to have sex with her. I'm not stupid. I'm not getting in the car with you. What should I do? I'm gonna go for Nora's sake, but I'm not
I'll
going with
go,
you.
For Nora's sake.
That's the spirit.
Do not get in his
It
car,
happens to
Evelyn.
be tonight, so
Who is-
don't
no.
worry, it isn't a date. Not unless you want it to be.
No, I don't. Let me answer. I don't want it to be.
I don't want it to be.
Makes sense. Well, who knows who I'll run into there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go after we wrap up here.
He's a bit of an alcoholic too, from what Nora was telling me. Nora happened to leave out the theme. How's it possible I feel old and Soren is acting like he's in his 20s? I haven't been to a concert at a club after dinner in years. We step inside and a blast of warm air hits me. Is this against TOS? It's already bustling with activity here. I don't see any bondage stuff though. What was he on about exactly?
I thought you said this was like some S&M club.
Oh, well, they might have taken all of that stuff down.
Bro,
since
you're a
last I was
liar.
here.
Are you sure you're remembering this place correctly?
Actually, would you excuse me for a moment? I want to talk to those people over there.
Soren points to a group of women chatting with each other at the bar.
Are those people you know?
No.
Not currently, but hopefully I can change that.
Wait, Soren, I don't know anybody here.
He's a hoe, and he's a pervert. He's already gone. Why is he like this? Abandoned the second I walked in. Okay, I saw that coming. Now I gotta sit here by myself acting like I'm cool enough to be here on my own. Great. And who's gonna walk up to me? Can I play soft? Wait, first, before I do that. What's a good drink to get at this place? Something strong, I think. I wonder how many of these bands are still around. Hopefully some of them at least. Nora's setup looks pretty simple. Knowing her taste for optimization, I'm sure she's gonna use it efficiently. Who's gonna approach me? Nora almost runs to the table when she sees me.
Evelyn!
Thank goodness I've been rescued.
I'm so happy you came!
Yeah, I ended up here somehow.
Yeah, I ended up here somehow. Soren came too, but he ditched me to chat up some people. He said he thought this was like an S&M club or something.
What? No, it's not like that at all. Where did he get that idea?
I don't know. Maybe he just hoped it was.
Ah, who cares? I wasn't interested in seeing Soren. I wanted to see you!
Nah, there's something going on between her and Soren.
I wanted to see you too.
I have a little bit of setup left to do. Do you want to come help?
Sure.
Okay, but you'll have to tell me what to do.
Oh, it's simple. I'll show you.
Nora leads me to the stage area, not her putting me on stage. There are multiple pieces of equipment connected by large tangles of thick wires. Looking at the setup, I realize I really know nothing about electronic music. Uh-oh.
Are these modulars?
Some of them. The one over there with all the cables coming out of it, that one is a modular.
They all have cables coming out of them.
This one?
No, the one with the little colored cables on the front.
Oh, okay.
I'm still not sure which piece of gear she's talking about. Oh no!
The others are not modular. They're just regular synthesizers.
Okay.
Okay, is each one of these going to make a different sound?
Where should we start?
Nora points to a small plastic keyboard on the table. It's bright red and kind of like a toy.
This is an SH-101. It's really hot. I love the sound. It's useful for piercing leads, noises like that. I use it quite a lot.
I'm listening. Nora points to another large synthesizer. This one is black with brown wood paneling on the sides, the silver dials in the front.
This is a Moog. You've heard of a Moog, right?
I've heard the name.
I should have, but I don't even know what to
It's
do.
not Moog? I guess I never heard anyone say it aloud.
Nope. Moog.
Moog, not Moog. Okay. I'm not sure I can handle this all at once.
Nora doesn't hear me. Instead, she pulls out a small white silver box. It looks like a wide pencil case with dials and blue lights on it.
Surely you know about this one. It's a Roland TB-303. You know, the acid house sound.
Acid house.
It's just as well. This is not an ordinary model, of course.
Nora points to some words in the front panel. Devilfish.
The Devilfish 303 is a modified, upgraded version of the original. A guy in Australia does it? Oh, they're really awesome.
She's so excited. Aftermarket modifications for electronic music? This is seriously a whole world in itself.
Evelyn, why don't I teach you some of these things?
Sure!
Might do you some good to learn something new. You could come over sometime and we can make some noise together.
Sure, sounds like fun.
Sounds like a fun time.
Nora seems like a fun person. Nora plugs in more cables, creating a spaghetti-like arrangement that stretches across the entire table.
All right, that should do it. Thanks for your help.
I don't know what I did, but okay. No problem.
No problem.
Time for me to shake this place into the
The
ground.
music better sound good. Nora disappears into the back. Meanwhile, Soren returns from his conversation at the bar looking slightly desperate. Oh my god, dispirited.
Time for the main event. Funny to see Nora like this, isn't it?
No, it's not.
She's come a long way from the timid junior programmer I remember. Interesting stage name, too. Little Sappho. You know what Sappho indicates.
I
don't
knew
you?
it. I knew it. Yes, I know.
Yes, I know. Don't patronize me, please.
Oh, okay, of course you know. That was a silly question.
I knew. I had a feeling that's what it stood for. Your real self. People are cheering for her already. Seems like she's gonna got a following here. Nora begins to press buttons on her equipment. For a while, everything is silent. The temperature in here gets even hotter. Then noise begins to flow from the speakers. Let me set my thing to dance. It's a harsh noise, distorted, glitchy.
Did you know Nora was capable of creating work like this?
I think she was always this way.
I think she was
I'm
always
a
this
cut
way.
for Nora.
You just didn't see it.
Soren can't stop a weird smiling forming on his lips. I think he wants her, but he's weird. Maybe he thinks I can't see him in the dark. Maybe he's just lost in the
I
moment.
thought she was wonderful before, but now...
Yeah, he wants her, but she's not into men. The music builds with huge thumping noises. It's chaotic, but it has a certain logic to it. Feels like Nora is leading us somewhere. Anticipation builds up. Then it happens. It's like, oh, okay, Nora. I forgot why I don't go to concerts anymore. It feels like it's going through my body, vibrating my sternum like an instrument. It's a slow beat measured. There's something about it that feels sensual. Or maybe I should say horny. Or maybe that's why he thinks it's a BDSM club. Nora these sounds. Every once in a while, she glances up in the crowd and a smug curl on her lips. When she looks in my direction, she sounds weird. I think Nora wants Evelyn too. Her eyes can ask me, so what do you think? But as I meet her gaze, I'm too overwhelmed to say, I can't think of anything except it's loud. I feel like I'm disassociated. And it's like you go to concerts, I feel like you're being obliterated by sound. It's not a bad feeling. Some of the people in the club really do like wearing it now. It was pretty amazing. I had no idea Nora had this kind of energy inside of her. I remember she was a good programmer, somebody who wanted to do a good job. But this power, where did it come from? The noises crashed together, collapsing on top of each other, yet they made sense. The crowd is dancing, united, electronic. Somehow I feel like Nora is running me ragged without even touching me. I might need another drink. That was fun. As the performance winds on late into the night, I stopped trying so hard to process what's going on and just let things happen. I'm fine. I don't always need to understand what I'm seeing or hearing. It's too big, too loud to interpret anyways. Soren disappeared at some point. I don't care. Everything is churning, sloshing, washing over. A wave breaking into a rocky shore and dashed into the mist. At least I made it back home safely. Wait, where is this? Oh, it's home. How did she get home? I'm not sure how I got here. Uh-oh. Good thing I'm here though, right? Here in bed. Who's next to her? Is somebody next to her? Okay, wait, I remember now. I took a car. Everything's fine. I guess I did it. Then I went and did a thing. That was fun, I think. It was nice to see Nora. I don't think my body is very happy with me right now, though. Ugh. I think I'll just close my eyes for a second before I get ready for bed properly. Nobody is next to me, right? I'm scared. Ooh, I'm scared. ... Chapter 3.